everybody, hope you're all doing well. Thank you for coming back to my channel. Sorry it's taking me a few days to get back to YouTube. I can't, this is really weird because I'm trying to, sorry, I don't want to do such a close up. I'm trying to hold my camera correctly. I hope this is right because last time I think I did it upside down or something weird. But anyway, I would have done a video a couple of days ago, but my allergies decided to go really crazy on me. I have no idea why. I'm allergic to everything known to man. So yeah, and it was bad. I was literally lying around and yeah, and that's something very unusual for me. So yeah, so excuse my nose. I just heard myself. Oh, that's just terrible. But if I want to do a video, I'm just going to have to try very hard not to be gross with my nose. But anyway, I wanted to share this past week, trying to think what this past week was like. This past week was I did a lot of making for my Etsy shop. It's been steady, and trying to think what else I did. I did pull out some knitting from the before when I was knitting more when my hand wasn't so bad, and I found a sweater that I forgot that I'd been working on. I actually started working on this like a couple of years ago when I was on my way to Vancouver for Knit City about 2 years ago, and it's the cozy sweater, and this is Chelsea from Chelsea Yarns, but the designer is Shania Bilow. Yeah, Shania Bilow, B-I-L-O-W. I really like the sweater. It's really it's fun to knit. I'm just one of those people, I really struggle with my knits and purls not looking consistent, and it was making me hate knitting because it was always so obvious, the difference. And I did come across a video that showed how to, I call it backwards knitting, and because it's actually purling, but you work on the knitting side. So I'm going to take a little video, and I'll see if I can insert it here. Or finishing knitting my 3 stitches on my other sleeve. And then what I do is I still turn my knitting around just because I still like to purl my old stitches the normal way that I used to always do it. I just do it for 1, 2, 3. And then what I do, you could just start this right away, but I just find it really awkward to do that. It's kind of silly to show it on the sweater. So then what I do is I put that string to the back because I turned it back, that the right side is facing me. And then what I do is I will go behind that stitch. I have the working yarn on my left hand, and then I will go like around there, and then I will knit it. And I go inside the stitch, go around and knit it. I always tug a little bit around the needle and knit it. Around the needle and knit. So you just remember that when you turn your work around, that the right side's facing you, always have that working yarn in the left hand, and then just go into the stitch, because you're going from in the back of the stitch. That's very important as well, because you would want to go to the front. It would make it very messy. And you just go into the back, go over. You're literally knitting through the back. That's really what it is. You're knitting through the back. And yeah, and it just absolutely turns out fantastic. And then when you get to the end of the row, you can just keep knitting. And it's just amazing, the difference. Like this sleeve, I've been doing that technique on this sleeve the entire time. Oh, that's not true. Here's a really good example. The first 3 rows, I didn't do that. I forgot. And then I picked up on that I hadn't done it, and I could see right away the difference. And now it's looking fantastic. So yeah, I hope that helps. Get Peter to help me insert it because I'm learning how to do videos again, or how to do all the editing, which for me is yeah, it's another thing to learn about computers, and I'm not the greatest, that's for sure. It's shocking considering I used to travel for work, and everything was done by computer, and you had to store it in the cloud. Oh my gosh, makes me just nauseous thinking about it. But yeah, so I kind of had this sweater on the back burner because of that, because I could see the difference so much. And then yeah, I pulled it out the other day and I thought, oh my goodness, I actually did do the different stitch in the sweater already. But silly me, you can see exactly where I went from that knitting. I'm gonna hold this up right there, and then I stopped and I started the new knitting right there. The difference is like night and day. Like, I cannot believe how different it looks. So I'm hoping that's gonna block out. If it doesn't, I don't know. It's gonna be kind of a poofy sweater and more wear it like a sweatshirt, I think. So I'm not gonna be super worried unless it looks really, really funny. So I have done that new technique on this entire sleeve so far, and it's stunning. Like, I love it, just love it. And you can really see the difference here. I was doing this fronts and backs while we're traveling, and it's not horrible, but I definitely like it now that I learned how to purl backwards. I guess it's, yeah, it would be knitting backwards. I don't even know what to call it. I would call it maybe knitting backwards and it becomes a purl. Either way, I also found when I went into this, oh, this is the yarn I'm using. It's by Estelle. It's a cloud cotton. Absolutely fantastic yarn. Just love it. And then I found this little Notion pouch. It's by a lady named Deb's Bags. She was one of my neighbors nearby in Vancouver at that market, and I love it. It's made out of cork. This cork fabric is crazy beautiful. If you guys hear scratching, I'm sorry. My dogs see me talking and they probably think I'm crazy because I'm not talking to them, I'm talking to a camera. So yeah, I'm gonna finish that sweater. I was thinking about unraveling it, but I will finish it. Other than that, I did, like I said, I worked on bags. I did make myself this bag. I'm not usually into the neutrals, but I just thought this fabric was so cool. It kind of reminds me of, is it not Jack and the Beanstalk or something? I don't know. That's what I thought of today when I was making it. I made it this morning. And I think that's going to be it for knitting for this week. So I'm going to share a few fabrics that I bought this week if anybody's interested in seeing that. If not, if you just were here for the little bit of knitting I had, thank you so much for watching, and I will be posting again this weekend as long as my allergies don't go crazy. But I am doing the allergy medication now, so. But I got some fabrics. I did order a few pieces from Spoonflower because they had a sale on. I've never ordered from them before, but I just admire their fabric. And I was thinking, why is it so expensive? I understand why now. But this is cats and knitting. You could actually probably cross stitch this fabric. It'd be beautiful. And then there's one here with ducks. No, chickens. And there's knitting, there's umbrellas, reading books. I think it's adorable. And then at Fabricland, they had a sale. The last, these are bolts that were pretty empty, and I think they were 65% off and an extra 15% off. So I picked up this. These blues always sell very well in my project bags online. I'll do this as a casing, and then this will be the bodice. And I also got this one. And oh, I forgot to say, I also love it doing it with like a denim bottom. Denim bottoms always do well, and the top's floral, so I think that'd be really cute. I might do canvas and then maybe a denim option as well. And then I got this one, which I think either I will make it into a project bag, or I was thinking even a skirt, like just an A-line skirt, elastic waist, throw it on with a t-shirt, orange t-shirt, or even white t-shirt in summer. That actually might be what that becomes, because that is a couple meters. And then I did order Fabric Snob from Winnipeg, Manitoba. I've ordered from them before. Their fabric's incredible. And they had a sale. She moved locations, and she sent a treat. Fun. And oh, my nose, I'm so sorry, everybody. Oh, I need to learn how to edit stuff like that out. So these are the fabrics. She had this sale, and it was just that. It was pretty, because they're moving buildings. So I thought, oh, that's so unique. That print is so pretty. Oh my gosh, I wish I wore shirt dresses because that would look really pretty in a shirt dress. But I thought the orange, it came with it, like that was a set. So I figured that could be the casing and then this could be the bag. And I got one more. And yeah, I just think that's stunning. That makes such a nice bag. So otherwise than that, I did order 200 mini skeins to dye up for a advent calendar for winter, for Christmas this year, for a company here in Alberta, and I got those in the mail, and so now I'm just put all the twist ties on them. Over 200 minis. It's a bit of a process. And yeah, I don't think I'm going to be dyeing a lot of yarn going forward. I might still do some. If we do move to Winnipeg, I might do more. It's just in this house. I do it in the garage in summer, but our electrical really, yeah, it doesn't, it really has a hard time with the voltage because I use burners and it uses a lot of electricity. It's got a lot of ampage, I think it is. So yeah, I don't know. We'll have to see. But oh, I did get these manifestation cards from Amazon. I had them in the cart. I need to do this more often. Peter had ordered himself something. Didn't notice that he had shot off the order with my cards in there. But this is a book by Rhonda Burns, The Secret. There's also a video. It really, I suffered a lot. I still have my issues with anxiety and stuff like that, and just life in general. It's yeah, I've had some struggles, and this has really made a big impact in my life. And these are cards that you just pick one, read it. It doesn't go by date. You just pick one and you read it. And every morning when I sit and have coffee with Peter, I will read one. And he's actually mentioned now, Carol, you haven't read the reading it for today, which is like really weird, strange. I'm kind of not sure about that because he's not usually into stuff like that. So yeah, I'm glad he wants to hear what the reading for the day is. And it's amazing how appropriate very often it is. It's what I needed to hear. But now I'm gonna finish my recording, and I am going to pick up my 17-year-old grandson. He's off this week from school, and he sent me a message this morning asking me if I wanted to go to Starbucks with him. And I'm like, my 17-year-old grandson wants to go to Starbucks with me for tea? Absolutely, I'm going. So I'm gonna go bring my Etsy packages to the post office, and then I'm gonna go pick up Sage, and we're gonna go to Starbucks, and we're gonna have a tea together. Pretty excited about that. Take advantage of it now while I'm still here in Alberta, because once we move to Winnipeg, I won't be able to see him as much as I do now. But everybody, please take care. Have a great week ahead. I will, as long as my allergies don't go crazy, I will post a video again this weekend, and I will add that backwards knitting video, or purling backwards, how to get your stitches even when you're a continental knitter with purl and knitting. I'm going to add it either at the end, or I'll see if I can get Peter to help me, and we'll just put it in where it appropriately meets, falls where it should be. And otherwise than that, I don't think there's anything else. I'm rambling. Bye everybody. Take care.